was great, though.
No, you know what? I'm going to say it's
and
that
anyway,
she wants you to
welcome to the...
That's sting, and that's what you deserve.
welcome to the Brooks and Zach 100 Years podcast. I'm Brooks.
I've got some explaining to do.
There's Josh over there.
I'm the fourth one. Oh, I'm here, so...
Yeah.
I finally came back.
Yeah. And then there's Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some messed up shit happened last week, and we'll get to that later because we're not really in story mode, right? Like our mindsets have already been sort of altered by what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back to that next week, but this week we have a very
special edition.
A special edition game show channel, part 1.
Director's Cut 2016.
Brooks, can you spit?
That's still part of the title.
You good?
You write all that in there.
No, I just need you to spin that wheel, Brooks. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. The wheel has been spun. That's the noise the wheel makes.
This is the theme music, like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
That's the theme music. That'd be awful.
It's Jeopardy in the year 2055.
When only robots play. They've gotten rid of the human contestants. It's just the robots.
Jeopardy? What about Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That's not a game show.
What about Wheel of Fortune?
Comedy. Yeah. Now I know too.
What about Trobolone?
Trobolone.
Are there any houses in that?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so, if you couldn't pick it up already, this week we have a very special podcast because we are going to be playing a little game that we came up with.
You looked at me and I figured that was like...
I thought you were going to have a Saw reference and I was looking at you.
I was looking at you hoping you wouldn't do that.
I was thinking about it.
I was going to leave like a second. I'm like, you good? All right.
Would you like to play a game?
Oh, God.
So this game is a game that we just came up with less than an hour ago called Lecture Hall.
Yeah.
By Milton Bradley.
Now, the conceit...
Lecture your friends, because that's what...
Break friendships.
Mario Party.
Let the man talk!
This came about when I was looking at a random topic generator, a random speech topic, and I got the idea for it, and we've sort of refined the rules a bit. Now... what it is, the basic conceit is that there are two groups. There's one speaker, and everyone else playing is the listener. And the speaker has to talk about a randomly selected topic and act like they are very knowledgeable in it, like they are giving a lecture. Now, at the start of a round, the speaker randomly chooses a topic, and they're allowed one reroll if they don't like it, but then they're stuck with whatever the second one is. And then they go into the three phases of play, which is introduction, Q&A, and conclusion. Now, the introduction is the first part, and it's a full minute long, and the speaker has to talk about the topic for that full minute. If 10 seconds go by of either the speaker not saying anything or getting too off topic as decided by everyone else, then they lose, and it immediately goes to the next speaker. But if they get through the full minute, then they get a point. And then they have the option of starting the second section, which is the Q&A section. All right. So, and then they can... the speaker has the option of starting the second phase, the Q&A, where each of the listeners has to ask a question to the speaker about the topic. It can't be completely random. It has to relate to the topic in some way. And it's even...
Or the lecture.
Or some said in the lecture, it has to relate. Now, if the speaker is able to answer a question correctly, they get a point, and they get 15 seconds docked off of the minute of the conclusion. But the speaker can choose to not answer questions and just do the conclusion, or not do two of the questions and not do the third, because if the question stumps the speaker, then the person who asked the question gets the point, and the round is over and immediately goes to the next speaker. So it's a risk versus reward thing on the speaker's part.
Does everybody get it? Good. Get over it.
And then the conclusion. It's a minute if you don't answer any questions, but if you get for each question you get right, 15 seconds are docked off of it. You have to conclude the lecture in a way that makes sense, and with whatever you've been talking about before. And yeah.
All right. So who's going first this time, though? Since we had the practice round and I bombed, I don't want to go first again.
Let's go.
It's Brooks.
I guess I'm going first. That means you're going to go second because we're going around.
That's fine, as
clockwise.
long as I'm not first and not last.
All right.
Oh,
So-
I won the practice round. Liam won the practice round. Liam is champion
Wait,
so
how
far.
did you win? I
Liam's
thought we
amazing.
tied.
No,
he got 1 point.
He stumped
Oh, that's
me,
right,
he stumped
'cause
me on that
that's
question,
right.
so you got it. So yeah, so the speaker has the possibility of getting like a max of 5 points per round. So let's start this off. I will choose a topic with the random topic generator.
All right. You might want to turn it on the side just because the phone does that.
Yeah,
zoom out
yeah.
thing.
Sound effect.
Accomplishments.
Aw.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, but you don't have any of those.
Oh.
It doesn't matter as long as you can give a lecture about it.
Wait, do we still do the see what we got or just no?
No, we'll save that for the
end of the round.
The end.
Okay.
Like just as like a little bonus.
So violently vague, though.
Accomplishments.
I think that's good then.
yeah.
It kind of.
That's just
do
like.
I want to risk it?
Oh, it's up to you.
Should we do the? Should we just add in a rule like you get one retry?
Yeah, we
Like did one that- reroll?
That's the thing. You get one reroll.
Oh,
But if you re-roll it,
never
you
mind.
have to stick with
I
that
thought that
reroll.
was just for the practice round.
No,
No.
that is.
So that's
We were just doing the re-roll to see what the other
That's
one
perma roll. Because then you
Alright.
could just roll until he gets Pokemon, or you get Godzilla, or I get Suicide.
yeah.
You know all the things.
All
we
right.
love.
I think I'm going to stick with accomplishments.
All right.
So I'm going to start the timer now. Hello. I'm glad to have gotten you all here. Accomplishments. Who's got them? Not me. I can tell you that much. But a lot of other people too. Let me tell you a few accomplishments. Getting out of bed in the morning. It's the accomplishment that, everyone gets it, and they gotta... On to the next accomplishment, becoming president. Apparently anyone can do it now. That's something. Accomplishment number 3. If you can, tie, a cherry, stem with your tongue, that's a pretty good accomplishment. Not everyone can do that. Accomplishments. They're beautiful. Accomplishment number 4, if you can unplug a toilet, okay.
No points, Brooks!
It was too vague. I almost got it too. I was at the 50-second mark.
You psych yourself
You were also,
out.
I feel like if you're listing things, that's not a lecture.
No,
it could be an introduction to a lecture.
Alright, that's true.
It's just the stumbling is
Ooh.
what fucking gets you.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
I mean, it's a shitty. If you decide to list things, you're probably gonna lose. But I don't think it's against the rules. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Alright, so just switching. Well, let's see what your other topic could have been.
Yeah,
if
the
you-
other one could have been...
Oh, we gotta hit that topic generator. You could have gotten supply side economics.
Oh.
I would have not taken that.
Okay,
Regardless.
so let's see what I got.
Okay, Zach's turn.
Yeah, let's
Going
see.
around.
Fungus.
Ooh.
Now you can
You
choose
see-
to reroll.
You see, because I know for certain that I could just ramble about fungus, but the chaotic
You have to teach us, though. It's
Yeah.
a lecture.
coming from the guy who just had accomplishments.
See, that's why I failed.
It doesn't necessarily have to be true.
Yeah,
that's
none
right.
of it has to be true.
Yeah,
What about the Xenu shit?
yeah. All right, I'll stick with.
If this was about being
Sticking
true,
with fungus?
you would have gotten 1 point.
I would have gotten a point.
Okay.
Hold on,
So-
give me a second. I gotta get it out. Ugh! That was my Warriors yawn.
All right, are you ready for your lecture?
I get Warriors farts.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Go.
And start.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to teach you about fungus. Fungus among us, as I always say. In my lecture today, we will learn about the different type of spores in fungus, the different types of vegetation that fungus creates, and the type of fungus that can make a good biological weapon. Now, before I continue, I must say, fungus is not only sorry, I had some fungus in my throat, so it actually clogged up my sinuses. That is another thing fungus is known for. You see, a type of fungus is also mold. Black mold grows in the dankest, darkest depths of any surface. You wouldn't find it in any part of a suburb or anyone's house, honestly. But if you live close to hell, or even a ghost zone maybe, fungus is sure to find you. Because fungus, as we know, is closely related to ghost. If you check my book, Ghost and Spores and Fungus, oh my.
Yep, Zach gets a point for the introduction.
Fuck you.
Now,
I love that you start with a voice and we're like, I'm giving up with a voice.
Shut up, carrying on.
Okay,
carrying
he
on.
can decide if he wants to do a
We're
Q&A.
still in the lecture.
Oh.
Please, no more outbursts like that.
Ah!
Yeah. I'll have the first question from the large lumberjack.
You said the black mold grows in the dankest places. Does it grow on my dank kush?
I believe Kush itself it will not grow on, because that is a very specific thing. Now, memes, if you have dank memes, fungus and spores attached to them like some sort of resin. But thank you for the question. The one who caused the outburst.
Yes. What do you say to the accusations that you are not actually a fungus scientist, but rather just a fungus in a fungus scientist's skin?
I say those are all very good questions, and if you read my book, you will, you'll be enlightened. Next question.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Does that answer my question?
Yeah, it did.
I have to read his book, but what if I already read the book? And I got the question from the
I
book.
think
You
he
never
gets the
said you read
point.
the book.
Yeah,
I think he gets
Okay.
Final question for today. I'm
Okay,
very exhausted.
Serious
with spores.
question. Serious question. Does this look like fungus to you?
No, it just looks very unimpressive.
Yeah, I thought so.
Any other question?
No.
Did you give me an extra point? What did you do?
Okay.
Brooks' jab.
Oh, okay.
So,
15 seconds.
15 seconds for
15 seconds
conclusion.
for the conclusion, and you can get that last point.
All right. Now, as you are all aware of the wonders of fungus among us, I believe that with such questions and such answers as I have provided, you can go out into the world. Spores are bad.
Very good comeback. Very good comeback. I'm impressed.
All right, what would my other topic have been?
Okay, yeah, let's
Why are you
check
putting
that.
a 0 for yourself? There's still a lot of rounds left.
I'm going down.
Oh, that's
like
gonna be
the
the
thing.
okay.
Yeah, this is for.
Then he'll put a line across when it's the end of the round.
Yeah.
All right, generate next one. Let's
Okay,
see.
the next one would have been Falcons.
Falcons. Oh, dude, that would have
You would have been lucky either way.
Okay. So, Zach is in the lead with 5 points. And I'll just switch this around so it's easier for me. We're going to go to Liam next. Liam will be our next speaker. Oh, also, since it was a visual bit, I pulled down my pants when I asked him if it was if there was fungus on it. So
been.
There actually was
I was
fungus.
looking. I was like, "Is Brooks gonna whip it out right now? Am I gonna have
I
to
didn't-
maintain
He
eye
whips it. I was
contact?"
like, is this a fungus?
I didn't whip it out, but I did show you
a
bit.
generous amount of pubic hair.
Yeah. I'm not dating anyone. What do you expect?
Touche.
I am.
Don't! I don't want to see your oddly straight pubes.
Oddly straight.
Yeah. It's about as straight as
Okay,
my
all
hair.
right. Moving on to the next part. Liam, it's your turn to be the speaker.
Ah!
Going over to you.
I really hope
And
it's
the
a
topic
bad one.
is
Enough.
Ugh.
you get one reroll, and then
If
you're
you
stuck with whatever the reroll is.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
re-roll it.
Got that reroll.
I'm gonna take the bait.
Oh.
Zen! Fuck yeah, dude!
Zen.
All right.
Okay, his
At
topic.
first, I thought I said Zach, and I was like, oh, fuck.
His topic is Zen, and
Z-N Zen.
let's get the timer.
Hold up.
Hey, it's Donald Duck, everybody.
And let the lecture begin.
Hello, class, and welcome to the lecture on Zen. Today I'll be teaching you all the different ways that you can get your body in Zen. Now, Zen is something that happens when all your chakras are aligned, and you reach a perfect state of mind and being. Now, without Zen, we have things like war, hatred, masturbation, and, of course, a non-Christian God. With Zen, the world is a beautiful place, full of happy people and beautiful, happy children. Now, the first thing you need to do when trying to get yourself in Zen is always sit on the floor and pretend like your anus is growing roots into said floor. Now, once the anus roots are on the floor, you can start sucking up energy and feel your body becoming more and more calm within the confines of your area. Now, once you have a Zen anus, you need to think about your love handles. And your love handles is where we'll talk about later Thank you.
It always, like, when it gets to the last seconds, it's always, like, some weird bullshit.
Okay, so you were on the border when getting into the love handles thing, but that was like right at it. So if you had gone a bit longer, you probably would have lost.
Pretty much,
round.
if you can make it to 50 seconds without stuttering.
Thank you for interrupting me. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Can you name the 40 presidents that practiced Zen?
Actually, I believe that is a trick question. I don't think only 3 presidents practice Zen, and those 3 would have been Obama, the Lord and Fuhrer Donald Trump, and, of course, Reagan.
Goddamn.
Next question. Yes, sir.
If Zen were a rainbow, what colors would it be made of?
White. It would be made solely of mostly white and different shades of white, like eggshell.
Oh. Okay.
Next question.
If there was a bunch of Zen leaving Philadelphia and heading towards a person at 570 miles per hour, and then even more Zen coming on like down from Vancouver, heading towards the same person at 330 miles per hour, how much Zen would collide at the person on Sunday the 5th in 1994?
Now, the amount of Zen that would hit him in 1994 is very odd, because that was a Zenless year. So I'd say maybe 0.9 Zen would hit him at that point.
0.9 Zen. 0.9 Zen. Yes.
Thank you.
Damn it.
And now
for the conclusion.
And now for my conclusion. As you can see, Zen can wash away all and every sin, from masturbating to self-hatred to hurting others to the color of your skin. Zen will always be the answer to everything. Thank you for your time.
God damn it.
good job, Liam.
I was like, Liam's going hippie. Oh, no, Liam's going cultist. I get it.
Racism!
Slide right into those points.
Yeah, okay.
I
So,
like how you didn't know any president off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Other than the
I was like, did I get him? Did I get him? Did I get him? Did I fucking
Obama,
get him?
no, Trump. That's the new one. That's the new guy. And Reagan. He was a star.
there was a lot of close calls there.
You're an asshole.
I tried, man. I was like, can I trick him to
Because
name 40
naming
presidents?
40 presidents is...
No one can fucking name 40 presidents unless you're a fucking historian. Or maybe Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to start making up names.
You could have. You
Okay.
could've gotten
So it's time for Josh to be the speaker.
Oh, God.
What's he got?
Hazardous waste management.
Do you want to take that or do you want to
hazardous
reroll?
waste management.
That could be interesting.
Not just hazardous waste, but the management.
The management of it. You can't just talk about waste. You got to teach the management.
Or would you like to re-roll?
Oh, this is a tricky one.
Think about it. You could re-roll to Godzilla. It's like a 0.001% chance, but that's still a chance.
Come on, you got to decide.
I'm going management. Wait a minute with hazardous waste.
Okay, all right.
That was almost English.
Let's get to the introduction.
All right, here. Let me get ready.
Let us know when you're ready.
I do hazardous waste management. Hazardous waste management. Okay.
Are you ready?
Thank you. All right.
And go.
Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am Professor Guy, not in the mob. You have all gathered here today to talk about waste management and how it's hazardous is all right? So, you know what? I fucked this up immediately. I pass.
You got 5 seconds to recover. 4, 3, 2.
The mob did it.
It's too late. So Josh and I are tied for 0 points.
I was going to take the same approach. I was going to be like, if I got that, I'd be like,
mob.
hey, welcome to the thing on the waste management.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you what
Yeah.
we got to do when you got some waste that you need to manage. You know what I'm saying?
I was doing that, but I was like, I can't
Say,
do that.
say Ricky is he's not talking so nice. Maybe,
You know why? Because
Oh.
he's hazardous waste. You know what I'm saying? So we have to take care of Ricky. Ricky the rat. That's what you get for being a rat. You understand what I'm saying?
So much funnier than me. Cool.
I'd like to, at the end, like our final round, maybe we could do a group lecture, or is that too many rules we're going to add?
A group lecture.
I don't know.
I
like
don't even know how that would
2v2.
work.
2v2?
Yeah.
No, what? Shut up.
Okay, yeah, it was just
That would be on whenever we do another episode of
That's
this.
for the sequel.
We can
For the
work out.
squeakquel,
We can
you're
work
right.
out special rules. Okay, so my turn to be the speaker now in this next set of rounds. Ya good?
I pooped a little when it did that.
Anyway,
No,
Sphincter
that's good.
so let's do generate speech topics. Let's see what we got.
all right. You got
Prophecy.
ooh. Let's see. Can you lecture on prophecy? I know Liam.
I think
definitely
that's a little too similar to Liam's cult
could. You
thing
could take it a second.
and like how that could go. So I think I'm gonna go.
All right,
I'm
you're
just
gonna
We
gonna.
go
can
that
talk about the band Prophecy.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh.
Vandalism.
Oh.
This will be my lecture on vandalism.
I'll write the 0 points right now.
Oh, here, let me
Okay.
just. All right.
Yeah.
All right, now that we have the rules all down and the players understand, I'm sure the listeners understand, let's just go through each thing without stopping in between segments.
That's
Agreed?
gonna be really
Agreed.
hard.
Agreed.
All right.
Ready, set, go.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brooks. I'm from the police's Scared Straight program, and I'm going to talk to you about vandalism. Now, the problem. Please be quiet during the lecture. Thank you. Now, the thing about vandalism is that it's no good. It's just no good at all. Vandalism. The thing about it is, if you feel like buying some spray paint and you want to go and do some of those gang signs, I don't care if you're black or white. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's no good. That's no good vandalism. Now, a thing about vandalism is that if people are walking by those, abandoned buildings or those subway trains, they're going to be upset. If they see that vandalism, they're going to be real perturbed because they don't like gangs. Maybe their children were killed in gangs. You don't know. You don't know those people. Vandalism could really hurt some feelings there. You don't want to hurt any feelings. I hope this is scaring you straight right now. Yeah. Any questions? Yes. Large man.
Before you were scared straight, did you ever participate in vandalism? And what did you vandalize and with what?
I have a past that I don't like to talk about. Let's just say that I upset some people in my past with some vandalism, just like you, most likely, judging by your looks. I upset some people with my vandalism, and it took forever to wash that paint off of her, from what I hear. But it's just no good. You can't do that. You can't do that. I hope you're scared straight, young man. Next question.
I have a friend who thinks vandalism is good, and you can do that. You can do that, good man. You can do vandalism.
You can't do that. That's no good, man. You can't do that. Is your person not scared straight yet? I worded that wrong. I don't mean anything against the gays. I'm just saying straight as in straight of the law. With vandalism, no good. Next question.
What's that blinking bracelet on your ankle?
That's my friendship bracelet. Would you like one? Too bad. We're not friends. We'll never be friends. Because of your hurtful questions. I hope you were scared straight today, young man. And in conclusion, vandalism it's tearing this country apart. That is why we need, no vandalism. If things are just pretty and beautiful, then maybe people would buy them, and we'd have more money for humans.
I say you get a reluctant 5 points.
Thank you.
A very reluctant
very
5
loose.
points.
That was so.
There was that
was a tightrope ride right there.
Yeah, especially in the Q&A, there was a lot of
He did
rambling.
answer everything, but and he did it all. But should we just take 1 point away for the constant repetition and all that, or is it just?
I don't know who said that, but I agree.
I mean, it's
agree.
up.
People
It's
are
up
saying
to
give
it's
them
up to
0.
everyone else as to have, how many points the speaker
I say
gets.
it's a 5. None of us stopped him. None
Yeah.
of us decided. It's a 5.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard 5, so I guess that isn't a 5 at all.
I kind of.
What?
I was struggling a bit, but at the same time, I was also kind of emulating a character from a series I like.
I thought you were
on
doing
internet.
the church lady from.
No, I was doing I'll tell you about it later.
All right, my turn. Generating that speech topic to largest shrine in the U.S.
Whoa.
Shrine to what though?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd go for it.
I know you would go for it, but would Zach go for it? Zach's gonna roll the dice and probably get boned. Risk taking.
Oh.
Irony.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right. Time for a lecture about risk taking.
All right. Hold on. Stretch it a little bit. Let me try to find a persona for it.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah. You see, I was once a man like many of you. And then I was once a woman like many of you. This is the problem with taking risks. Your wife, Sheila, says she loves you very much, and she won't care about the operation. There's a risk in that. Because for every reward, there's a risk. You gotta take a risk, and you gotta bite the bullet. Risk and faith are very close to each other. I had faith that my wife would trust me. I had faith that she would love me if I was a woman. But the risk of becoming a woman and having all the problems, like not being able to drive, or maybe not getting paid as much, it didn't equal out. So I took the double risk of going back to that clinic and becoming a man again. But guess what? Sheila didn't think I was the same man. So I took a double dare risk. And I now have 2 wieners. So you see, the reward pays off in the very end if you keep a positive attitude.
All right.
Do I have any questions about risk-taking or my whore of an ex-wife, Sheila? Anyone? Anyone at all? Yes, you.
Can you explain the operations you had in detail?
The operations I had, yes. In detail, no, because I'm not willing to take that risk right now. However, I will tell you that one involved taking a basketball, cutting it in half, and folding it inward. That was operation number 1. The second operation, however, have you ever put a bike pump in your mouth and pumped very fast? Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the second operation. It wasn't fun. And let's just move on to the next question, shall we? Getting a lot of awkward stares from the audience right now. Yes.
So, considering the fact that this is a business school and you were supposed to be giving a business lecture about risk-taking, my question is, with the current, outlook on the market, how do you think that these kind of operations are going to affect, sort of how it fluctuates and how that can apply to some of us, just getting into it, coming out of these business trade schools?
Ah, yes, the business trade school. I once graduated from there. Great question. You see, with every risk, there is a reward. You put a lot of money into the stocks, like, say, transgender surgery, and stocks are going to go high. But then you take them all out, you take all the money out of the stocks to pay for that, it just goes straight down. Straight downhill, down into flames is what the risk was. There was no reward there. It's just all risk-taking.
I don't know if that answered my question,
I
though.
don't think it did.
I'd say no.
If you guys agree with me, I'd say we
yeah,
call them as,
Yeah.
You got a 2-pointer.
Yeah, I did.
Zach
You got 2 points, and I got a point.
So once he gets stumped, is that the end of the question?
Yes.
No, you got for his introduction and then my question. So it would just be 2 points.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
And then you
yeah.
got a point for stooping him.
Yeah.
Oh, good boy.
Okay,
Look at you
so...
getting 6 in a round, you saucy little
That's...
That took a
We're
turn
gonna have to
real
censor
quick.
that.
Now we're not.
No, we're not.
Hang on. Just, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, no.
You gotta hit that. It's technology, lamb.
I got old technology.
Alright, so Liam is the next speaker.
Generate 1 into sexism in nursing.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Oh, all right, take it.
Oh, bold
Sexy
man.
nurses. Here we go.
That was you're pumped.
You're fucking sexist.
I thought he was gonna bring out sexy nurses. That could be guys too. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm the sexist.
Alright, are you ready for your lecture,
That was his
sir?
introduction. Now let's move on to the Q&A.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
And start.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Professor Wallace, and I would like to talk to you about a pressing issue in the medical world, and that is sexism in nursing. Now, when a lot of people talk about nurses, the first thing that comes to mind is a very tight woman with a wide waist, big bosom, and wearing a tight white dress and a little red cross on their head. That is not accurate. There are males out there that are nurses, much like myself. I try hard and I do well. Now, as a nurse, many a time, the male nurses will enter a room and start doing nurse-like duties like placing an IV and such, and we'll be called doctor. Now, I do not agree with this. That is sexist and it is appalling. Men can very easily be nurses just like women. Let me restate that. Men can be nurses just like women. And if anyone would tell me otherwise, that is supporting sexism in the medical workplace.
Yeah, you just got it.
Oh!
You were close.
You see, I want to change the rule from 10 seconds of silence to 5 seconds, because 10 seconds...
Yeah.
He got to the 50-second mark.
Okay, let's modify that rule.
Yeah, 5
to 5
seconds.
seconds
5
of
seconds
silence.
done.
Because that means, like, you have to
Yeah,
be
you
on
gotta
it.
keep going.
Yeah, 5 seconds is... Well...
Yeah, true.
Alright, if it seems like they're pausing and hesitating too much...
Okay, yeah. It's gonna...
We'll
No,
modify
how
the
about
rules.
this? 3 hesitations, you're stumped.
I feel like...
We all know each other pretty well, and we
Yeah.
can tell when we're stumped.
Yeah.
I feel like the 10-second rule have that just, like, as, like, a set thing, but we can, like, if everyone else can be like, yeah, you're not gonna, like, get this, we can, like, decide to do that. Like, to, like, cut them off.
Okay.
But it has to be agreed amongst everyone.
Right.
Okay. So we'll give you that. You just made it. It was close at the end. You almost dropped it. But yeah.
Any questions? Yes, sir.
Can you say sexism in nursing 3 times fast?
Sexism in nursing, sexism in nursing, sexism in nursing.
Fuck! Alright, answer my question.
I could have also said no, and that would have answered your question just as well. Yes, sir.
How does your dad feel about you being a nurse instead of a doctor?
My dad, being a very liberal and open-minded person, has no problem with it. The only issue he has is that he was not able to pay for college for his son, which he loves so much. Thank you. Next question.
Yes, a mother and a child are in a car crash, and the child is rushed to the doctor, and the doctor says, I can't operate on this child, this is my son. Why?
Because, well, in our profession, it is against the rules to actually operate on family members due to a conflict of interest, and it would make you nervous during the operation and possibly botch it.
Also, you worded that wrong.
I did. I'm glad you guys caught it as well.
Well, he got it.
All right. So,
Damn it, Liam.
well, he's good at this.
I'm glad there's no points against me for messing up a question.
There is now!
Shit.
Okay. Also,
Stop interrupting me!
God!
okay.
In conclusion, I would like to say that any human being willing to help any other human being is capable of being a nurse. Sexism in the nurse place is one of the most heinous things and harmful things to the medical profession. Thank you. Buy my book on bitches.com.
There's a book? What are these books that I get?
Okay. Also, after my earlier round and a bit of that towards the end, I think we should also add you can't repeat too much.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's yeah. We'll
Especially the name of the topic.
yeah.
Sexism in nursing, sexism in nursing, sexism in nursing.
Yeah. Okay. But we'll give it to Liam. So Liam
Hell yeah.
has come ahead with 10 points.
Hell yeah.
Zach is in second. Zach is in second with 7 points, and I'm in third with 6.
And I am
Josh,
dead last.
But it's now your turn.
It's time for your turn. Your chance to no longer be dead last.
Come on, Gojira.
He's gonna forfeit again.
No, I'm not, I swear.
No forfeit. What's that topic?
Confidence! Oh, do I want to reroll or should I go with it?
It's up to you.
Come on, use that D6.
No, you know what? I'm going to go for it.
You're gonna go for it? Okay. Remember, not too much repetition, and
Somebody
we can
out there
call
got
you
my
if
eyes
we
of
feel like
preference.
you're like too stumped.
Okay,
But try to keep that to like 10 seconds. Okay, you ready?
got it.
Go.
Confidence!
Holy shit.
It took me hours of getting the confidence to do that today. Hello, I am Professor Yaskovich of Confidence University. They're not similar. Do not ask any questions about that being similar. So, the reason why we're having a thing on confidence today is that everyone in this room is a fuckhead who does not have enough confidence to ask me a question that will stump me during my Q&A. You wanna know? You wanna know why I feel like that? Cause I've got the fucking confidence to ask you that during my lecture, alright? Now, you're all probably wondering, why is he shouting? Why he's aggressive? because I'm confident, baby. Baby boy, I ain't afraid to get blood on my hands, I ain't afraid to get dirt on my hands, and I ain't afraid to get confident on my hands. Because you know why? Because I've got confidence to tell you that this is bullshit, and you guys will not ever have the confidence to tell me that I'm wrong. Ever. Now, with that said, I'm going to teach you in my conclusion about how to get the confidence to win this lecture. Go, boom, today, now.
You're lucky that was just 3 seconds of go.
Yeah.
I slid right in there. All right, yes, you, sir, with the glasses and the hat.
Is there any correlation between confidence and Confidence University?
I have been addressed by my lawyers and the state and this country not to answer that question. But you know what? I'm going to answer that question. Yes, it is. Yes, there is. We took the name, I bought it, and I sold it. Done. Arrest me. Next question. Come on. Yeah, you. I would say yes, but only under certain, very certain circumstances. Now, if it's midnight, then I would say no. Absolutely
I didn't ask
not.
my question yet. I just had an arm twitch. Sorry, my following question is...
Wait, does that count? Does that fucking count?
It doesn't count against you.
No, I was just thinking with you.
Okay.
He gets my point.
Alright,
Piece of
yeah,
shit.
okay, so...
I did sign language.
Okay. Yes, any other questions? Anybody? Come on. You, other guy with glasses.
How would you say someone is to gain more confidence without either going to confidence school, which you bought the name of, or just shouting? Are there other ways that one can gain confidence specifically in situations involving talking to women?
Yes, I would recommend a very, very steady diet of opioids. Now, I'm not talking about the lower level class of psilocybin or any shit like that. I'm talking heavy doses of just straight up opium. Once you get that smooth, relaxed high, you'll be able to have the ability to talk to women instantly. If there are no women in the room, go for guys. Any other questions?
Is everyone good with that?
Yeah.
All right.
He answered my questions with confidence.
Yeah. So, and your conclusion?
In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I had the confidence to teach you to lose your confidence in talking to me. So, you know what? I've got to say, I lost. I lost my confidence in you to beat me with your confidence. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll go. I need a ride home.
I'm impressed. That was good.
Yeah. Josh gets 5 points.
Thank you.
There you go.
I did it. I got it. Now I'm going to lose the rest of the game.
All right.
I'm good at having like a strong lead in the beginning and then just plummeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Liam is still ahead with 10 points. Zach is in second with 7.
Still dead last.
I am in third with 6, and Josh is
just behind
last
him.
with 5. So it's a close race so far.
It's also because you go last.
Yeah.
So technically,
I won.
Has nothing to do with that.
He's trying to help me.
yeah.
He's trying to give me confidence.
Why do you think I act?
All right.
Oh no.
So, my turn to be the speaker again.
right,
Let's
Ethan.
see what that topic is.
It's actually become a real issue. Like I get shit in my throat.
Hangovers.
Something you know absolutely nothing about.
I think that makes it good. Yeah.
This could be funny.
You can talk about movies.
No, it has to be like specifically. It has to specifically say the movies.
The Hangovers.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
In my hands.
I'll stick with this topic. I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
All right, just give me a second.
Yes.
Give me a second.
You're just one big old meme.
I'm one big old meme, and it's horrible, and I hate myself.
All right.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello. I'm here to talk to you about something that affects everybody who has, a nice social life. That is hangovers. Now, the thing about hangovers is that they are a result of when you drink a bit too much and you just feel awful in the morning, usual stuff. But what if hangovers are actually not caused by drinking too much? What if they are caused by not drinking enough? Now, I have this theory about hangovers called the Hangover 360 theory. Now, most people, when they're out drinking, they drink an amount that is equal to 180 degrees away from fine to hangover. But if they continued drinking, then they would go all the way around the circle to Hangover 360 and back to normal before they started drinking, negating the drinking that they did earlier, thus negating the hangover itself. I will now open the floor to questions. Yes.
What do you call it when you drink the next day to feel better? Sort of like alcohol in order to kill the hangover.
See, at that point, it's a little too late because the hangover has already happened. What I am talking today about is hangover prevention. And what you do is you don't stop drinking. You sleep. Hangovers always happen after sleep. If you cut out sleep, replace that with drinking, which made you feel great in the first place, then you can prevent the hangover.
But I asked, what do you call it?
You call it...
No follow-up question!
Damn it! You got me!
He can do the other questions, though. He can still go for the
No,
other.
no,
Stop.
that's done.
My-
You get duped, you get duped.
Mine was going to be, are you drunk?
I was just going to hi, Donatello.
That's
from
actually
the
a real
Oh.
thing.
New
It's
York
called
Health
hair of the dog.
Oh, man, that is... You got me. That is smart. That was a smart
Yes.
strategy. Liam is clearly the best at this game. Okay, so
wanna
I
go
only
home.
got the 1 point for getting through the introduction. Yeah,
Does it go in the last round or this round? I guess it goes on this round.
It'll go on this round.
God damn.
Oh, okay. For some
me out.
reason, my brain stuttered and I couldn't read that word was clutter.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. You're too cluttered to read the
fuck.
clutter.
You're dumb.
I took the risk last time, and it gave me risk taker. What happens when I take the risk this time? Yeah.
Why did I take off my glasses?
Disposable products.
All right. Lecture about disposable products.
Okay, hold on. Let me just...
Give you a moment to prepare.
That's literally anything.
that is everything.
Well, let's see what he does. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
And start.
Cameras, trash bags, an unborn child. All of these have one thing in common. Hi, my name is Professor Pro, and I'm here to talk to you about disposable products. Now, many people think that disposable products are only limited to recyclables, but in fact, they are not. Plastics, human material, and biodegradables, they all follow under one category, and that, my friends, is disposable. Now, you're wondering, why do you keep talking about disposable products? It's very simple, honestly, because the future is disposable products. Children, disposable. Cars, disposable. Myself, my speech, the words that are coming from my mouth unto you, they are disposable because it's information. Once we dispose of items, they go somewhere else. They don't disappear, but in fact, they are moved through the air, the disposable air. And with that, I would like to open the floor to your disposable questions onto me.
All right, you get the point for the introduction.
Yes, you, the disposable man.
Mr. Pro, you talk about disposable products being anything, but is anything and everything really a product?
Is everything and anything really a product? Is that what you asked?
Yes, even things that are not products.
Not products. What would you define as not a product?
I'm asking the questions.
Well, I need to know your question before I can answer it.
Then I guess you can't answer my question, and I just stumped you.
I don't think...
Yeah.
Oh, psych out!
Got you.
He
But
got
I
you.
I legitimately didn't understand his
That's
question.
that. Who fucking
That's
cares?
the
Like
point.
that doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. So that's how we're playing. All right.
I understood it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I got what he said.
Oh well, good. It was like you're saying everything's a product when everything isn't a product. So is everything a product? And you could have just said yes.
You could have just said yes. Everything is a
Oh,
product.
baby boy's back. Give me that
His
point.
question
Yeah, you
didn't
got
make
that
sense.
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we all have 1 point this round so far. And now Liam is going to be the next speaker. Let's give you your topic.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's not the right button.
You fucked it up.
He's on a point now.
Is it loading?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I get like a little heart attack when I'm... Brain fitness?
Ooh. Think about it.
I'm gonna roll the die on this one.
You're gonna roll it? Okay,
Oh,
okay.
we
What's the
gonna
second
roll
one?
it?
What's the second one?
And it's down to
Gas wells.
gas wells.
Gas wells.
I don't even know what that is.
A well of
Well, I
gas.
guess you get to make it up.
Well, you have to convince us. You have to be convincing with making it up. All right. So, are you ready for your introduction?
Yeah.
And start.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Professor Furt. That's F-A-R-D-T.
and I would like to talk to you about the significance of gas wells. Now, gas wells are wells and holes in the ground where there's actually a substantial amount of natural gas. These areas can be tapped into with drills and pumps, and then you take the said drills and pumps and then go through the ground and you put hoses in there, and then you suck out the gas with a mechanism, or if you have no mechanism, you can use your mouth. Once the gas is flowing through the tube, you put it in some sort of container. Once the gas is contained, many people will sell it to other distributors, Exxon, BP, whatever. They like to use it for their own business. Now, many people will find gas wells to begin with and call these people, but extracting it on your own is a possibility. Now, I would like to open up the floor to some question. Yes, the man that's bold.
Do you ever get that you are like a redneck Bill Cosby?
That is exactly what I get on a regular basis.
That's not related to the topic.
He's talking.
Next question.
All right.
Next question. Yes, sir.
Professor Bill Cosby Redneck, can you explain to me in detail the 3 processes of extracting gas and putting them into wells?
Well, actually,
Was that a pun? Oh, no, I'm sorry. No follow-up questions.
the process isn't putting it in the well, it's taking it out of the well. Mm-hmm. And there are 3 things involved with that. You need to drill the hole, as I said before earlier. You need to put in the hose, as I said before earlier. And you need to suck on it, as I said before earlier.
But those aren't 3 separate processes. Those are one process.
Those are 3 separate processes.
Those are 3 separate
Yeah,
processes.
I'll say those 3
I meant
separate.
3 processes as in like different ways to do it.
Well,
say different ways to do it.
Yeah, I'd say Liam
But
gets
doesn't
that.
well, hold on. Then doesn't that mean? Oh, never mind. Every time I try to like explain myself, like,
Yeah, like
you
if,
shouldn't have to explain
if
yourself.
you have to explain yourself, then Liam won.
Yeah.
Next question, yes sir, thank you.
Yes. So considering that the gas you are extracting is natural gas and not like gasoline or fuel like that, what do you use it for?
I use it personally, I use it for selling. People buy it, and I also like to put it in my stove.
All right.
I was hoping you'd say I like to use it recreationally.
All right. So, ready for your conclusion? Yeah, I know. It's gonna be
God damn.
Okay, I'd like to thank you all for coming to my gas well seminar. Next time we'll be talking about how gas actually gets in said hole wells and how it is a problem for the environment. Thank you very much. My name is Redneck Bill Cosby.
all right. A little touch and go at some places, but I think you got out with it. So.
I said-
for everyone, it's been touch and go.
I said, I said 3 separate processes. If I had said that, I would have gotten you. Fuck. Or restated it, rather. Fuck.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I did.
It's like sucking.
I'll tell you. I mean,
All right. So Liam is still in the lead. He got 6 points that round,
Fuck this
just
up.
destroying everybody else.
I'm gonna fuck this up. They're not gonna let me back in my house.
And Josh
Homelessness.
is getting.
Food labeling. Ooh.
What?
Food labeling. All right. Okay.
Are you sticking with that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I'm toasty as fuck.
Okay. Are you ready for your introduction, or do you need another moment?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Good evening. I'm Frank DeWitt from the foodlabelingcompany.co.com.org. I am here to address the importance of food labeling. Now, many of you here today probably walk into any grocery store, any High's gas station, any place that sells food, and you just look for labels. No one ever looks for food. Food comes in boxes, it comes in bags, it's freeze-dried, it's everything. So the reason why food labeling is important is so that we, in a modern civilization, can get the food we want. Now, don't give me that fucking bullshit that, oh, what about fruits? Those got labels on them! You know that little sticker on that fucking apple you ate? That's a label. Now, the other important thing I need to address is do not eat labels. Please, ladies and gentlemen, there is a label shortage. If we eat all the labels, Al-Qaeda wins. Al-Qaeda wins the food label war. And we cannot, as Americans, let that happen. Now, I will open the floor to Q&As. Please do not ask any Al-Qaeda questions. Thank you. Anybody? I'm going to say Jake. Go. You right there in the front.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
There's no follow-up questions. I already asked my question. Does that count? Does me?
No, ask a real question.
I get it. That's an exam reference.
I was going to stare at you until you said something.
You said something along the lines that we are within a shortage of said food labels. Mm-hmm. Now, how do you propose that we recycle and reuse those food labels from food that we already have?
Well, the problem with that is that we do not currently possess the technology nor the science capability to reuse labels. Now, the reason for that is there are separate types of glue and separate types of paper that cannot be recreated in a laboratory. Now, my argument for this is that we need to get Congress back in action for us to give more money to scientists like myself. Next question. Yes, you.
Do you believe if a food label found itself on a person, that person would be considered as a type of food? Say I would slap it on this man's arm right here. Would you consider that food?
Now, I am very aware of the certain laws in this country. I know in America we would not, but if we go to Mexico, China, Russia, and even certain areas of Australia, then yes, you can. Next question.
All right, so as we move to a more digital and paperless world, how do you feel like labels will be able to change with the times, or are they going to be left behind? So in order to prevent that, what would you say some strategies would be?
The very, very simple answer to that question, and I get asked this all the time, is that food will be digitized. If we are moving to a digital world, everything will be digital. So, thank you. Any other questions? No, I'll take my introduction.
Your what?
Your conclusion.
Dude, it's a fucking Tarantino film. It's not in order. God, get your
Are you
shit
ready?
Yes. In conclusion, I pray to the God above me, the label God, that I have shown you why labels are very important. I want everyone go out right the fuck now, go get a label, marry it, don't eat it.
That's the end.
That's the end, yeah.
Pulled a total Rick Gregory right there.
Trying to keep you on your feet.
All right, good
I
job.
was really hoping I would just get you with the shock value of...
No, I saw that and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. What the fuck is that?
Also, there's a huge gash on Liam's arm that Zach showed Josh.
Yeah, my heart kind of dropped because I was like, I have to acknowledge that, and I was like, don't you fucking dare, Liam's gonna win. This is part of his plan. It's all in your head.
All right, so let's tally up the scores. Zach, I believe, is in... Well, actually, I'm in last. Because I only... I am currently in last with 7. Zach is in third with 8. Josh is in second with 11. And Liam is in the lead with 15.
16.
16. Oh, correct.
I should get another point.
No.
Just give me the points!
Just
give me the points!
You just have to fail. You just have to lose.
Yeah, if you get a 0 and...
You might still win even if you get the 0.
Depends on how many rounds.
How many rounds are we doing? Until we get to an hour?
It's close to an hour now, so I say we do one more round and then we're...
Oh, so Liam won.
Maybe.
Let's do a round for funsies.
Okay.
Yeah, but pretty much Liam's full
I
ahead.
came in second. That means I'm too good.
Yeah, yeah, you did come out from...
Everything except Liam's is up for grab, because if you do badly and Zach or I do really well, then...
how about you suck my dick? Sure, okay. So be an asshole about it.
Is this going to be a Liamless round then, since he's confirmed as...
No,
No, because I could... If I lose this one, and he gets all 5 points, it would tie us.
Oh, okay.
Also, if we stump people on questions, then we
I
get
still
even
have the
more points.
possibility
Yeah.
of not winning.
Jesus Christ. So this is the final round.
Yeah, this is the final
This is the
round.
final and most tense round.
Wow, this is great.
Okay, so, yeah, this will be the final
If I don't
one.
win, I'm gonna kill myself.
What are you gonna do? Brand yourself?
What is it even of? Is it a smiley face?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's move on. I will be my thing. I can't wait to drop the ball with this thing. College board. College board is the topic. I'm gonna.
Is that like... What?
A board of directors for it?
Yeah, basically
Or like-
the people in
or
charge
board
of the
and
college.
room.
Oh my
Col-
fucking god.
Yeah, it could be like...
That's too vague. I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm
you're gonna roll the dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the dice. Let's do it. Planning for the future.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you.
That's- I hope he fucks it up.
Yeah.
Alright, questions. We gotta get
I hope
into
he gets too
questions.
excited
Yeah,
and he
alright.
fucks up.
Let's get the timer ready. And go. Hello. Given the recent events that have happened within the last few months, America may be in trouble, so we should talk about planning for the future. Now, say that some insane, racist egomaniac has become the leader of your country. That could affect your future quite a bit. Say that he has very little understanding of global politics and thus may use nuclear weapons against some of your country's enemies, then that can affect your future as well. I'd say, if you want to plan ahead of that, get bunkers. They were popular in the 1950s, back in the Cold War, and now they may be coming back into popularity. So the best way to plan for your future is get a doomsday bunker, stock it with as much non-perishable food as possible, choose which of your family members you like the most to see who you want to let into the bunker, because you're not going to have room for everybody. It's all a part of planning for the future, and you need to be ready for these kind of things. Now I can open the floor to questions. Anyone? Any questions from anybody? Yes, good sir.
What if I support the decisions that the society has made within the past couple months? Do I have to prepare for the future?
You do have to prepare for the future, because a nuclear explosion does not differentiate between parties. Next question.
Oh my god.
Any more questions?
Oh, if you know you are going to die within the next hour, can you plan for the future?
You're gonna have to spend that hour somehow, so you have to plan for that future, because the future is always coming on. So when planning for this future, you can either try to figure out how to prevent your death, and if there's no preventable way of, stopping your death, then I would say that plan out your whole hour, because you're gonna want to enjoy that. It's all part of planning for the future, no matter how much future you have. Final question.
Would you tell me how this hypothetical maniac leader would bomb the country's enemies?
Now, say that there's a superpower named, called China that the leader has said many negative things about. Now, the way he would obtain the nukes is he would have the access to the nuclear codes, because the country he's running has several nuclear weapons, and he would order their launch on China. And there's supposedly a large button that would launch them. He would press that button, given the security codes, given all the approval which he would get because he's the leader of the free world. He would get those codes, he would press that button, the nukes would fly, and as per in, mutually assured destruction scenarios, China would pick up that nukes are flying and launch their nuclear weapons in retaliation, and then nukes will land in both countries, and most likely other nuclear-armed countries will also react. So the leader of the world would press that button after getting the codes for the nuclear weapons, and that would, launch the nukes, land, other countries would launch nukes, and thus we have a post-apocalyptic scenario.
I'd like to apologize, sir, but I believe the hypothetical country's name is actually China.
Yes, it is. Now for my conclusion.
China.
So, no matter what, whether it be, planning for college or planning for the event of a nuclear war, you have to plan for your future. You have to be ready, and you have to make a list of who you want to kill as soon as laws are gone. Thank you.
Who you'd like to kill as soon as laws are gone?
So I'd say that's 5 points for myself.
God.
Does
Yeah.
anyone disagree?
No. Fuck.
There were
political
so many
than-
times where it
was
was like
so-
tangent and then immediately to future, then tangent.
Yeah, it was
immediately
just
to
like, here's how Brooks is all of his
Yeah,
political
but
stuff.
at the same time, when he was doing his little tangents, it was about planning
yeah,
for the future.
It was.
Yeah.
You're
don't
right,
have to
but
s-
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, you don't want to have to say
Even though I
planning for the
agree.
future.
Okay. So
Janie.
that's 5 points for me. Next up is Zach.
Okay, let's go.
Zatchness.
Let's go. Oh no, it is for reals. Job sharing, that sounds boring.
So you're rolling
What's
the
some good
dice.
job sharing again?
Most dangerous cities in the world.
Oh!
All right.
This is shaping up to be a really good round.
Guys, he can't talk about that. Crimopolis is gone.
Damn it, I was going to talk about Crimopolis.
Continuity.
Yeah, I was going to just...
That's not in the world.
My world.
Oh, he gets that point.
All right, so
Hold on.
Points.
are you ready for your introduction?
No.
Let us know when you're ready.
I'm trying to think of something that isn't cliche. Because...
You know, this is actually a pretty easy topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do something that isn't
You're
easy.
trying to screw yourself.
Yeah,
I want
trying
to do
lose?
something that's entertaining, not easy.
Okay.
Like your mom?
Oh, you got me. You got me.
Oh.
Zach glared at me as
saw
if
that.
there was not a moment when everybody stopped to laugh at something I said.
I didn't.
That's because you're a punk bitch.
I'm a little punk bitch.
You're a little punk bitch.
I'm not learning anything about dangerous cities.
Okay.
I'm learning.
You ready? Ready or not, your introduction is starting now.
You know, people overlook a lot of dangerous places. They overlook Philadelphia, they overlook New York, and they overlook Baltimore. But I'm here to talk to you about the most dangerous city in the entire world. And it's in the central Idaho. And it is called Moonspeakin. Now, many of you would think that I just fumbled my lips right there to say that city name, but I didn't. Moonspeakin is a very dangerous city because it has just recently legalized baby-seeking bullets. Many people would wonder why baby-seeking bullets have been authorized, but it is because of the baby biker bandits. Different tirade for a different day. Different things about Moonspeak is the drug rates are going through the roof, the job rates are going down the roof, and several uncles are falling downstairs in a series of crimes which can only be described as serial. I'm willing to take any questions about Moonspeak.
Alright. Motherfucker.
It's...
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Recently, Moonspeak was
Yeah.
Classified as only the second dangerous city to the world. Would you disagree or agree?
I would disagree because I have grown up in Moonspeak for my entire life, and that is how I have come to have this disfiguration upon my face.
God, I wanted to say something, but I didn't know what to say.
May not even look like a bad face, it's just mine.
You answered my question, good sir.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless Moonspeak.
The topic was most dangerous cities, plural. So I would like to ask, what is the issue with Detroit?
Detroit, you ask. Have you ever seen their football team? Because that is the most dangerous part. That is where the sports fans come into play, and as we all know, sports fans cause more deaths than robbers, sharks, and prairie dogs combined. So that is what I have to say about that. But it's not even remotely close to the amount of deaths caused by the single child in Moonspeak.
I guess.
I'll give him that.
He answered it.
Okay, now...
Fucker.
Ask him who the Detroit football team is.
No, he'll just make something up.
Oh, cool, you got me.
Got him.
Okay, so you say that you grew up in Moonspeakin, and so what I would like to know if there is a sort of negative bias coming from you, and also I would like to know some of the details that would make you qualified to talk about it and not just some random person who just grew up near it.
Growing up, I had a very simple life in Moonspeak. Did my daily shankings and got my way onto the Board of Education. Now, with that, I believe that I am qualified, may not be the most qualified, but I am here to talk to you today about my experience with the most dangerous cities in the world, and to raise awareness of Moonsby. Now, I believe that answers your question, unless I misheard some part. I would like to reiterate that I am not stumped. I just literally did not remember half of your question.
It was the question was, do you have any bias being from Moonspeak?
Ah, shit.
That counts.
No!
No, he
That,
doesn't.
against him.
Yeah, against him. He doesn't get that point.
Yeah.
He don't remember half of it.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, moving on.
Alright. Also, there was just some talking dogs, barking dogs, whatever. So
Talking dogs!
Wait, does it count if you mainly talk about one city?
I'll give him that.
I
I'll
didn't
give
notice
him
the
that.
plural. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
So you're
that
just dumb. Okay.
that I'd say
Biggest
is
points of
fine.
week.
I made up
Dumb.
words.
Like that is fine.
Just like
It was
Shakespeare.
Yeah,
like
he
forgetting
gets,
the whole
the
part.
3.
Yeah, he gets.
I did it.
Yeah, Zach gets that, and then I get a point for stumping him.
This is a fun game.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
We can patent it.
We can.
Yeah.
We just gotta get popular.
I'm next.
I just got
All
call
right.
Milton Bradley.
We gotta call Bilton
So
Madley.
Liam is going to be the next speaker.
Ooh!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wikipedia.
Oh.
Mm.
It's not even the same thing.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's very different.
I'm 100% certain.
I think you guys are wrong.
He's got me there.
There you go.
Oh, I don't know, because...
You can choose.
Hey, Agent of Chaos, go for it. Just random. Ah, there we go.
First school in the world. Hell yeah, that's going to be much more fun.
First school.
It was a
in
win-win
the world.
situation for me.
So a bit of a history lecture this time.
Ooh, I'm ready to learn about the past.
All right.
And have it come to
Bones and
life.
fat cracking.
It's mostly fat.
Oh.
Just bubbling.
All right.
Oh,
So,
you got your shirt.
Yes!
oh yeah, Liam
Do
is
we have to edit
wearing
me saying that? Because, like, I'm pretty sure he has a copyright on it.
Does he
maybe
really?
on the word yes.
There's no way.
Okay. So Liam, by the way, finally received the Evil Dead shirt that I bought him for Christmas.
Put up a
and-
picture now on the YouTube. If you don't, I will find you. I will kill you. I
No,
know
you
where you live.
Yeah, it's not hard
You
to
won't,
find
you
him.
saw.
You don't know any of those details.
Don't!
Okay, so are you ready for your introduction?
First school in the world.
He's like,
Welcome
Hang on,
to...
wait.
Okay, you're going to restart.
There we
Welcome
go.
to the lecture on the first school in the world. Now, the first school in the world came to be in 1650. I was just a young lad then, and I was the first male student. All the other students were female badgers. Now, in this school, we learned the primary things that you needed to know in the 1600s. How to hunt, how to gather, how to fish, how to take care of a sick family. It was a very hard time for us, but the school facility met to the standards of the time. Now, within this confines, our teacher was a very angry woman. Being the first teacher, of course, she didn't know what to do. So the first 3 days on this first school in the world were mainly just her staring at us, screaming in panic, not knowing what to do. As a woman, she also did not know how to hunt, fish, or properly take care of a family. I am opening the board for questions if anybody would like to ask any about the first school in the world. Yes, sir.
I did a quick WikiLeaks search on the first school in the world, and it said it was in Egypt, 3500 BC. What do you have to say about that?
Now, see, the school I'm talking about is more of the modern American school system. That Egyptian school did not have a facility or teachers. It was just a bunch of brown people screaming at each other. Thank you.
You answered it.
You mentioned that the school met the standards at the time, but how could there have been standards if that was the first school?
What I said was the facility met the standards of the time, and by that I meant the actual building itself, and it looked like the buildings around us. Yes, sir.
Sir, you are 85 years old, and yet you come from the 16th century? Explain.
Well, when I was 72 years old and it was 1672, I decided to hop myself in the first ever made time machine. It was made out of bamboo and palm trees. Now, using this machine, I came to this year 10 years ago. Thank you.
I hate you.
Are you ready for your conclusion?
You could fuck up on the conclusion.
In conclusion, I would like to say that if you would like to visit the first school in the world and be part of this educational experience, you can go to my time machine out back. Though it looks like a cardboard box, it is actually made of bamboo and palm trees. My name is and I'd like to go eat my sandwich and beer now. Thank you!
Didn't even need 13 seconds.
Yeah.
I want you to know that you may have done this intentionally or not, but when you said what your name was, you said Filthy Frank, but like in a very gargled, phlegmy sense.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want you to play that back to see if you can hear it.
I just made noise.
Yeah,
Is
no.
it really that ingrained in me at this
think
point?
it is.
That's bad.
You
dude.
are Filthy Frank. Pull
Okay.
off the mask.
Josh, last one. Okay. So
come
let's,
on, God, don't fuck me on this. Come on.
Huh, Jewish. That's just the topic.
It just says Hebes.
Heebsy
Heaves and their
doobies.
shifty eyes.
He always gets like
Cross sign?
What?
Race joke.
Alright, so I got cross sign. Does that mean like the sign of the cross?
No,
or
because
like
then
a
I feel like
cross
it would
sign?
say the sign of the cross.
So it'd be crossing signs.
No,
Or
it'd
you
be a
can just
cross
get
sign.
random-
Whatever the
or you
fuck
can-
a cross sign is.
Yeah, like
You an
signs
Agent
for
of Chaos?
crossings.
Agent of Chaos?
Agent of Chaos.
You gotta
Agent of
go
Chaos.
Randomize
Agent
it.
of Chaos.
You gotta go. What's funnier? What's funnier? Not knowing?
But I don't want to lose.
You
You
lost.
already
already
lost
lost.
to Leo.
I want to at least come in second, God damn it!
What's more entertaining?
But I'm... Everyone's entertained when I lose, but I'm always sad.
It's entertaining.
Agent of Chaos.
Yeah.
Assisted suicide!
Yes!
We did it, guys. That's the term of the week.
Wow, that came full circle.
Yeah, that was for those who don't know, which is everyone. That came up as like a possibility in the practice round.
Wow.
But we
Yeah,
didn't get to do it.
In the practice round, I got Al Qaeda, and then we saw what the alternative would have been, and it was assisted suicide.
All right,
And
are you
we're
ready
back.
for your introduction? Your first introduction for the first time?
Yes, the real introduction, the only one, go.
The first one.
Go.
There is an epidemic going on in the world, and that is life. We, for too long, have had this idea that suicide is a sin, and we have had the idea that this is a Christian society for too long, when, as a matter of fact, assisted suicide predates any idea of Christianity, predates Jesus, predates you and me. Now, the importance of it today is that there are too many people suffering through Batman vs. Superman, suffering through the disappointment of eating oatmeal when it's too cold, and they want to kill themselves. Now, why does any of that have to deal with assisted suicide? I would like to bring up the first story. Mike McKinney, a man who ate too much cold oatmeal. He wanted to die. The state would not let him die, and he is here in the audience today, and I would love for him to ask me a question about that assisted suicide he wants so dearly. Now I'm going to open the floor. Hopefully he asks the question first. Go. Yes, you, sir. Is that Mikey?
Yeah, kill me! Oh my god!
Is your question, can I kill you?
Please kill me! Can you kill me now? Can you kill me now?
To answer your question, unfortunately, I cannot kill you now. I have to answer more questions. Next question.
It was so cool!
We'll talk about it in the conclusion. Yes, you, woman in the back.
Yes, you said that assisted suicide predates Jesus and Christianity. Could you give me an example before the Bible that had assisted suicide?
Yes, I can. We can look at ancient texts from Mesopotamia that existed way before Jesus, of people demanding to be killed to their leaders, to their neighbors, and yet being refused.
Is that before the Bible?
Yes, it was. Another question
The
after
Bible said
that.
it was at the
All
beginning.
right.
I know that was 300 years after he died, but whatever.
What methods would you say are best for committing assisted suicide, but also what methods do you feel like would be the most likely to be passed by, say, a Congress?
Be passed by a Congress. The one that me and my colleagues believe that would be the best that we've been trying to pass is a short yet swift kick to the face from a donkey. The other ones that we have tested out, the other ones we have just given to congressmen on their own, and women, don't want to be sexist, have all come back to us. And the one that they unanimously agree on, but will not vote on, is a swift kick to the face from a donkey. Any more questions? Mikey, I'll get to you soon.
I think it's about time for your conclusion.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I will be bringing up Mikey onto the stage, and I will be bringing out the donkey that we have left in the parking lot to give him the quick, swift kick to the face he deserves so he could die. Come up here, Mikey. Come on.
Wow.
Oh, that's all sevens on the timer.
Oh, that means I won. That means I beat Liam.
No, you didn't.
I know.
Yeah, no, I think you did.
Okay.
That 0 is just
Second place. 2 ticks in my ass.
So, final rankings.
Car
Let's
mine's
do it.
coming
Let's
out.
do it. Okay, so that's okay. So
probably last.
I have 6, 7, 13 points. Zach has 5, 7, 8, 10 points. So Zach is in last with 10 points.
That's what I said.
I am
can see
in
it.
third with 13 points. Josh is in second with 16 points. And Liam, batting a perfect, whatever they used to measure batting averages, 20 out of 20 possible points.
No, I got 21 out of 20.
21 out
got
of
an
20
extra.
possible points.
Isn't it perfect if he stumps everybody too? Or is that like
No.
with the triple?
As a speaker, I was perfect, and then I
Alright.
stooped someone.
Yeah.
There you go,
Because I'm a punk-ass bitch.
bitch.
I could have done that waste management. I've seen all of The Sopranos. I've seen The Sopranos.
Yeah, well,
I am the
everyone
Sopranos.
knows you've seen The Sopranos, Josh.
Forget it.
Soprano.
Oh. Soprano.
Soprano.
Boppity boopity?
No, there's soprano.
Wop?
Well, it's Twitch, iCloud,
All right.
Steam, Twitch,
No,
iCloud.
you don't know any of them. Wait for your bit.
Playboy won't stop emailing me.
Is it
Why are
actually
they
Playboy?
emailing you in the first place?
Long story.
Okay.
No, it's not.
So that was the game. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll probably do it again sometime with
had
a
fun.
more refined version. Maybe some alterations like the group thing that Zach suggested.
Might
Well-
add in some CGI, make it longer.
Yeah. You know,
CGI.
we'll have an extended cut come out
Dancing
later to
aliens.
make you pay for the movie twice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Star Wars.
Well,
Well,
anything.
Star Wars
Pretty much
hasn't really done that other than the special editions, but they didn't.
No, they did the 3D episode 1, remember?
Oh,
and
true.
that no one liked.
No.
Because it was episode
It was
1.
just episode, well, I mean, I liked it as much as I liked episode 1. It's just 3D.
So
Be there.
that being said, we're gonna finish up here. So all of our episodes go up Sunday nights on SoundCloud. You can also find them on iTunes. You can follow us on either. You can subscribe. You can like, comment, and write a rating and review on iTunes. Really helps the show. We upload on the following Monday night on YouTube. Same stuff for there. Like, comment, subscribe. All of that's great. All of that helps us out. If you want to, hear more of us, then you can do that. And on YouTube, we also upload different videos. One is in the very final stages and will be coming out very soon at the time of this recording. And so, yeah. If you want to talk to us, like tell us you really like the game, maybe give us suggestions for rule changes.
Does anybody ever contact us, ever?
No.
Chaos Wizard.
Did
that
that
was
stop?
That was a riddle.
Other
That was a puzzle.
than Salutation Nation, they talk to us a lot. But yeah, you can email us at brooksandzach100years@gmail.com. You'll probably be the first person to do that, and you will guarantee we will read your whatever on the air because we'll be so excited. Other than that,
I
you can
think
follow
you're a
us on-
robot.
Yeah, we'll just assume that.
Everything's spam.
Yeah, and
This is robots.
Oh, we'll have
You
a
can find-
Facebook page soon once I feel like
we'll
fucking
have a
doing
Facebook page soon. You can find us on Twitter at 100 Years Pod is the Twitter for the podcast. The individual Twitters are I'm Axe Squeezy McCheesy. Zach is at Brave Snuggles, Liam is at Lamwall, and Josh is at Barrett Films. You can follow any of us. I'm sure all of us are interesting to some capacity.
Nope.
Maybe. I
I already
don't know.
freaking stopped using it. Like, nobody followed me, so I was like, you know what, I'm done.
Oh, I like your Instagram.
Oh, thanks.
The one with all the art stuff on it.
Yeah.
Go follow that. This man's an artist, goddammit.
I do things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think plugs-wise, that's probably it. So now it's time for the same sign-off we always do.
Same ones every same time.
Never changes.
Yep. You find yourself being half of what you normally are. You go driving. You drive with one side, one buttocks straight in the seat, and the other, you don't know where it is. As you cruise down the highway, you keep driving, you speed, you go faster and faster, and you don't know where you're going. You're just looking for your other half, frantically looking around and around, before suddenly you see that other half. It's right in front of you, and the other half says, "Brooks and Zach, 100 years."
I feel like these have to overlap at some point in time.
As far as I know, being the editor, they have yet to do so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Keeping it clutch, asshole. Fuck
You know, if I ever happen to do the same sign-off, you gotta kick me out of life.
With a swift kick from a donkey to the
Yeah.
See ya.